What is going on, dudes and lady dudes? Welcome back to Just Nuts. Guys, today we've got a new generator monster revealed for Eternity Code, which is actually pretty hype, and I know what you're thinking on first glance. You're like, John, you silly goose. You silly goose, John. Generators are level 9. Everybody knows that. All generators are level 9. Yeah, well, you know what? Shut up. Because this one's level 4, which is actually pretty clean because it's very good. It's very, very good. Here, so today we've got a Lopter. It's like lobster without the S. Lopter, Shadow of the Generator Boss. This is a fire fairy effect monster. It's level 4, 1500 attack, 1500 defense, and it has a hard once return on the third effect. The other ones are not. First effect. You can only control one Lopter, Shadow of the Generator Boss. Okay, just like all the other generators. Even though he's only level 4, even though he's a little guy, you can still only control one. Second effect, generator monsters you control gain 1,000 attack and defense during your opponent's turn only. He's a generator monster himself, so he also will go to 25-25, which is very, very nice. I like that a lot. And I believe it also makes your generator tokens bigger. So if you use the field spell to summon tokens, aren't the tokens 1500? That makes them not easy to just beat over if your opponent as well. So that's kind of interesting. And then the third effect is the killer. During the main phase, quick effect. You contribute one generator monster to special summon a level 9 generator monster with a different name from your deck. This is so good, man. That effect is so strong. Doesn't have to tribute himself. Doesn't have to, like, if you keep him on your field until your opponent's turn and you get the tokens, I believe you can just tribute off a token, get like an actual level 9 now. Whoa, sorry. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but still, this card is actually really fucking good. No joke, this might be the best card in the deck. Outside of the field spell now. I mean, we'll see like what goes on. It makes me curious because they have that Utgard card, whatever it's called, Utgard Generator Boss of something, coming in, Ignition Assault. And that card's like not great. You have to tribute like 2 generator cards to like do something. It's just like another generator. We have like multiple disruptive ones already. We needed cards like this. The biggest problem with generators was, well, like any archetype, like Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, all these decks that just have to play these high-level monsters is bricking. Like, and I know you play like a million cards to get to your field spell, and your field spell more or less like unbricks you, but also drawing too many copies of it just means you have like redundant dead cards in hand. You're just going to lose the resource game at that point. So this card is so clean to me. He contribute himself to just get a level 9. Like, you can literally just go him right into Mardell. Mardell get a search, like, just a +1 right there. This is like, the deck was already playing Lone Fire Blossom, but this card's, like, way better than Lone Fire Blossom. And you have space to play both. I mean, you hear competitive players talk about, you don't need any more than, like, 5 or 6 normal summons in a deck. Well, there you go. There's 6 if we play, we're definitely playing 3 of this. And then 2 or 3 Lone Fire Blossom. There you go. That's all you need. And we're just way more consistently getting to stuff. This card is so incredibly good. Oh, I really like. I know I sound like I'm like fanboying over it, but this like, man, this is how you do it. Like, why do we get support for some decks and it's like so underwhelming, and then we get a card like this where like literally this is like probably the new like best card in the deck. Like, that's what baffles me. But this card is really, really good. It buffs everything on your opponent's turn, and the quick effect to tribute and get something out. Oh, it's so strong. So incredibly strong. Right there. Obviously, I'm sure there might be some niche interactions or anything, but it seems pretty straightforward. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Like, let me know if you were interested in Generator, if this card really helps turn the tides. Really, I mean, I think this card is going to be so good in that deck and really help it. I already have like almost the entire Generator core, I think, except for literally Mardell, just because it's the $10 one. But gosh, man, so good. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys, on this card. If I'm missing anything here, that any specific interactions, any specific notes that should be, put in here, definitely let me know. I think this card is amazing. I hope we see more support. And I say it like every time I make a video like this. I love that Konami is doing this every time we have a core set, instead of just throwing like a ton of just like fluff, generic, like not great cards in, they throw like archetypal support, like, and even if it's only 1 or 2 cards, but they've been doing that for like 10 different archetypes every core set, and we get just like 15 to 20 cards that are just like 1 or 2 cards of support for like older decks, and just they're nice. They're all nice, like really. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts down below. As always, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, and I'll see you next time. Merry Christmas. If I don't make a video tomorrow, it's because I'm out busy and there wasn't news to make a video about. So, Merry Christmas otherwise, guys. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then Merry December 25th. Peace.